Most gardeners think herbs need full sun to thrive, and while it's true that sunlight fuels strong growth and rich flavor, not every yard or balcony gets that luxury. But here's the good news: you can still grow lush, fragrant, and productive herbs in the shade. Imkwawi ari rd ari. If you understand how to work with light instead of fighting against it. After years of testing shaded gardens, balconies, and even indoor corners, here's the real secret to growing herbs in the shade, and what actually works. Not all shade is created equal. Knowing the difference helps you choose the right herbs for your conditions. Full shade means less than 3 hours of direct sun per day, and the light is mostly indirect or filtered through trees. Partial shade, or dappled sun, is about 3 to 6 hours of sunlight, or shifting light during the day, which is, honestly, ideal for most shade-tolerant herbs. Bright shade is where there's no direct sun, but you get lots of reflected light from walls, patios, or windows. If your area gets any direct sun, even just morning light, you're already ahead. Herbs in full shade just need a bit of help, which we'll get to shortly. Here's the truth: not all herbs hate shade. Some actually prefer it, especially those that originated in forested or cooler regions. Top herbs that thrive in partial to full shade include mint, which loves moisture and indirect light, perfect for those shaded corners. Parsley grows slower in shade, but, it produces tender, flavorful leaves. Chives can handle up to 4 hours of filtered sun, making them ideal for north-facing gardens. Cilantro, or coriander, actually benefits from shade because it helps prevent bolting in hot weather. Lemon balm thrives in dappled light. Just remember to keep it trimmed to control spreading. Oregano does fine in partial shade, though the flavor is a bit milder than in full sun. And thyme? It handles bright shade beautifully when grown in well-drained soil. Group shade-tolerant herbs together. Their microclimate helps retain humidity and coolness, conditions they really love. If your space is too dark, you can still give your herbs a boost with smart light tricks. First, use reflective surfaces, like, white stones, mirrors, or even light-colored walls behind your pots. This bounces light back onto the plants. Next, try rotating your pots weekly, even in shade. Just shifting your containers helps herbs grow more evenly. And, finally, add LED grow lights. For indoor or deep shade areas, just install a low-energy full-spectrum light about 6 to 12 inches above your herbs for 10 to 12 hours daily. These tweaks can make a dead corner feel like a bright, thriving garden. Shade means slower evaporation, and that means less frequent watering. Overwatering is the #1 mistake in shaded gardens. Do this instead. Use light, well-draining soil like a mix of compost, coco coir, and perlite. Water only when the top inch feels dry to the touch. And raise pots slightly off the ground for better air circulation. Also, feed your herbs lightly every few weeks with compost tea or diluted liquid seaweed. Shade-grown herbs need steady nutrition, not heavy feeding. In shade, herbs grow slower, but, they focus their energy on producing softer, aromatic leaves. To keep them healthy, here's what you should do. Harvest small amounts often. This actually encourages new shoots. Remove yellow or leggy stems to redirect growth. And for bushier plants like mint or oregano, just pinch off the top 2 inches of growth regularly. The more you prune, the more the plant thickens and adapts to lower light. It's a simple step, but it really makes a difference. Even the best gardener struggles if they choose the wrong herbs for shade. So, it's best to avoid certain herbs in those spots. Basil needs about 6 to 8 hours of full sun for that strong flavor we all love. Rosemary, honestly, just hates damp shade and is super prone to root rot. And lavender, it's way too dry and really craves light, so shaded areas just aren't gonna work. Instead, if you really want to grow those sun-loving herbs, try putting them in movable pots and place them where they can soak up some afternoon sun, or even pop them under grow lights indoors. Here's something surprising. Herbs grown in shade often have more tender texture and subtle aroma. The slower growth allows essential oils to concentrate differently, giving parsley or mint an elegant mellow flavor that's just perfect for cooking. Plus, shade gardens stay greener longer, no leaf burn, no bolting, no midday wilt. It's a quieter kind of gardening success, but honestly, it's just as rewarding. The secret to growing herbs in the shade isn't sunlight, it's balance. Choose the right plants, use reflective light tricks, and care for their unique needs. Once you master this, your shady corners will transform into lush, fragrant herb sanctuaries, proof that even the darkest spots can grow something beautiful.